Welcome back to the 9th episode of a fantasy podcast. How you doing, Jay?
I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good.
So I guess we're going to do a mock draft today, and it's funny. So my league decided to move to 12 people. So Joe, member of the podcast, obviously, he's joined our league. So we got our picks. He's picking 10th. I'm picking 12th. But for the sake of this mock draft, since we haven't drafted, we are not going to choose from those picks.
Right. Yeah, that would just be stupid.
Yeah, that'd be hella sus. Because we already basically know our draft boards.
Yeah, we know each other's. We have the same draft board.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of bad.
It's bad. We can hop right in whenever you want.
Yeah.
It's just a 12-team PPR.
Mm-hmm.
One tight end, one flex, one quarterback.
I think I have defenses in, but
That's good.
That's
It's
fine.
whatever.
okay. So I'll start the draft. Hopefully it takes Christian McCaffrey first overall.
Okay.
Which it did.
I don't really have much to say. Oh my God, Jonathan Taylor.
Should I change that?
Nah, it's good. It's
okay.
good. The number 2 player for me is Dalvin Cook. So
Yeah, that's pretty much a slam dunk. So right here, I'm going to take Alvin Kamara. Of course, he fell to me.
God.
I would expect that Kamara would go third overall, though. I don't picture him falling to 5.
Yeah.
But for the sake of this, I want to take Kelsey, so I might just replace the Taylor pick.
You got it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Why
going
not?
to replace the Taylor pick just for the sake. And honestly, I don't picture Taylor going that high
Sure.
in most drafts.
No, especially now with the whole.
So I'm going to
Injury
take Kelsey here
situation.
just to see how my team kind of comes out. I don't know how this is going to go, though, so
Yeah.
we'll see. So I'm going to take Travis Kelsey.
I feel like if at the board at 5, I don't think either of us would really be going Kelsey if it wasn't a mock.
Yeah.
But I like it. I like it for sure.
Oh,
That's about the highest I'd take him, though, after
Mhm.
those top 4.
true.
All right. So after that, Jonathan Taylor, Ezekiel Elliott, Saquon Barkley, Nick Chubb, Tyreek Hill, Devontae Adams, Aaron Jones is the first round. Coming back, 2-1 is Stephon Diggs, Austin Eckler, DeAndre Hopkins, DK Metcalf, Calvin Ridley going high, Najee Harris going high, and then
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes at 2-7. God.
Probably wouldn't happen even in most home leagues for Kansas City.
Would you
Chiefs
have
fans.
stacked them? That would have been crazy.
But yeah, so I'm here at the 2-8, and I like
Wait,
the
hold on.
receivers here.
Joe Mixon is on the board.
Fuck that guy. I'd take Hilaire over him.
Who
But
wouldn't?
anyway, I could go receiver with A.J. Brown, but I think I'm going to want to grab at least one running back here. I don't want to risk having to wait, so I'm going to grab
No.
Antonio Gibson.
No.
And I know Joe's going to be pissed about
That's
that.
my guy. Damn it. Okay, next we got George Kittle, Joe Mixon. And then I'm back on the clock. God. I kind of want to take Waller, but I feel like there's no one player. There's like a bunch of players I want here. Like I
Mhm.
want Justin Jefferson, I want AJ Brown, I want Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And I'm just going to take Darren Waller. 2-11. There's no one player I really wanted right there.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's just,
There was enough
the
players there with where you graded them where they had so much value that one of them was going to fall to you, and it looks like Justin Jefferson did.
Yeah, and I'm perfectly happy taking him at my pick here. So, oh God, I stacked Vikings, didn't I?
Yeah.
You know what? I don't mind that just
Yeah.
because sometimes you're not going to get the top end upside of you're not going to get 2 touchdowns in the same drive, which is kind of like the potential you get. I don't know if that makes sense. That's the potential you get with having
You
players
just
on 2
have
different teams.
2 of the best options to get a touchdown in that offense. So
Yeah,
you're going to most likely get a touchdown on drives that they score. So
right. Yeah,
Anyway.
I'm okay with that. I should have been. I don't think I've ever taken Cook and Jefferson in a draft, so I was not thinking. But honestly, I probably would have just done it again,
yeah.
to be fair.
So I was hoping Keenan Allen fell to me, but he did not. And I am not a fan of Dobbins really or Josh Jacobs, so I think I'm going to go Terry McLaurin here. He gets the new quarterback that actually throw him a deep ball.
Yeah.
Of course, I don't know if I want
Oh,
like
you're
that though, because
stacking.
then I'm stacking the
You're
Washington
stacking 2.
football team. So maybe I'll go Allen Robinson.
Oh yeah, that would probably be
See,
my
I
pick.
just don't like the idea of stacking like that, especially like the Vikings. I think they're a better offense in general than
Yeah,
the football team.
I can agree with that.
I'm going to go Allen Robinson, but honestly, if Gibson wasn't the running back I had, and it was like Najee Harris, I'd probably go McLaurin. I wouldn't fault you either way, but I'm going to go Allen Robinson here.
Yeah, it makes
I
sense.
think he's a pretty safe option too.
Yep. Josh Jacobs, J.K. Dobbins, Terry McLaurin, Miles Sanders, Josh Allen, David Montgomery, Kyler Murray rounds out the third round.
Evans.
God, all the quarterbacks going. Mike Evans, I don't mind his 4-1. I'm not going to lie. Kind of rising on him. I'm less of a hater now. God. Chris Carson, Daryl Henderson, Julio Jones, Amari Cooper, Travis Etienne, Kyle Pitts, and you're on the clock.
Can we just talk about how why is Daryl Henderson and Etienne both going in the 4th round?
I don't know.
Like I like
don't
Etienne
make the
actually.
rules.
I actually do like Etienne, but like that's like 6th round shit. Like,
Yeah.
And then Daryl Henderson, everyone's hyping this man up.
I'm
I don't
not
know.
I'm not really too in on him. I think we had this conversation
Yeah.
before where I just don't see the top end upside. They drafted a replacement for him and they're definitely going to bring someone in.
It just feels like he's got a high ceiling, but a really low floor.
Yeah.
And based on how you construct your team, if he's your RB1, oh my God, I'd be fucking scared.
Team 10.
Going into the season.
Team 10.
The only way I'd be comfortable with him is like a flex.
Ooh.
I don't even like
I
that
wouldn't
either,
take him as a
because
flex. There's so
I'd
much
rather
talent
have
on the
like
board.
Yeah, I don't get it. So I'm here.
No.
4-8. Well, I don't know if they updated their draft board, but CeeDee Lamb would probably be gone. But I'm gonna take CeeDee Lamb here. I mean, him as my wide receiver too. That's just stacked right there.
Yeah. God. Okay, Chris Godwin fell to me. That's all I needed. Yeah, CeeDee Lamb would have been my pick there too, though. I just think that, like, Godwin is a value right here. He was the wide receiver 2 years ago. I don't see why he's like basically a 5th round draft pick this year. I don't know. I'm really happy with that as my wide receiver 2.
Yeah, I would be too. So
I don't have a second running back, which makes this really hard.
I just don't like the running backs in this year, though.
Yeah, am I gonna take Robert Woods or Kareem Hunt?
I would go Robert
God,
Woods.
I'm taking Robert Woods. You know what I'm like? It's just like, yeah, I filled out my entire, like, my flex is locked in.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
But I'm just gonna have to compensate later, which sucks. But
I would gonna take the same approach. I just don't like the running backs there, and I think I see Deontay Johnson just sitting there.
yeah,
So
I like
mean,
that.
him as your flex, I'll take it any day.
Yeah, I mean, if I was in your position there with having Gibson, I probably would have gone running back.
Yeah, it's a little shakier. I'm hoping that the draft board like falls to me where I can get like a Mike Davis here or something like that. But
Yeah.
We'll see.
Okay, so I didn't even update in between us. So Lamar Jackson went, Mark Andrews went after your CeeDee Lamb pick. I took Godwin. Next went Jamar Chase and Cooper Kupp. I took Woods. Next DJ Moore, James Robinson. Then you took Deontay. And then next there was a run on quarterbacks. God.
Oh my God.
Adam Thielen went, Russell Wilson, Justin Herbert, Kenny Galladay, TJ Hawkinson, Dak Prescott, Tyler Lockett, Kareem Hunt starts the 6th round, Devontae Smith, DJ Chark, Myles Gaskin went in the 6-4, which I think is a good spot for him. Michael Thomas went, interesting. Javonte Williams, Brandon Ayuk, and then you're on the clock.
I'm gonna have to go running back here. Now there are 2 receivers on the board: T. Higgins and Jerry Jeudy. Love them both, but just by team needs, I need to grab Mike Davis here because, I mean, the running back pool really falls off if I don't take him here.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so next, Odell Beckham and Juju Smith-Schuster went in between us, and I'm on the clock at 6:11. Now, I kind of have a shocker pick here because I'm a lifetime Melvin Gordon hater. I had him last year in fantasy, and I wanted him off my team at all costs, and I could not get him. Like, I traded for him after week 1, and I just did not want him because he's so icky.
Mm-hmm.
But he's been the leading rusher in camp, and I just think there's a lot of value there that, like, I don't think it lasts all year, but I can definitely find someone through later in the draft. I can take a shot on a rookie or something, or I can, pick up a replacement off like free agency or make a trade or something like that. So going Melvin Gordon.
I mean, I think he's gonna have value for the first at least month.
I need him right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, next T. Higgins and Chase Edmonds went. I was gonna grab Chase Edmonds coming back as my backup plan because I think those two, I don't know, I see them as very much the same.
Yeah.
Chase Claypool is here, which is like setting off like alarm bells for me because I'm really high on him this year, to be honest. Like him and Deontay both. Like, I don't know. There's just something about them. But I have a need. Robbie Anderson.
Robbie Anderson, that's your guy.
That's my guy. He's on my bench.
Yeah, I know. That's
I
pretty
love
crazy.
that.
I mean, you could flip Robbie Anderson and Melvin Gordon for like an RB2, I think. If Robbie Anderson pops off enough.
Yeah. It just depends how Melvin starts the season.
Or you could like move Robbie into your lineup and then trade one of the receivers you do got for like a legit running back.
Yeah, I mean, I've got Justin Jefferson, Chris Godwin, Robert Woods, and Robbie Anderson as my wide receiver core. So that is I'm so happy with that, especially in one flex.
So I'm saying here, Aaron Rodgers goes, Jerry Jeudy. I like Jerry Jeudy, but I think I'm going to take another running back here just because I think Mike Davis will be fine for the first 8 games of the season. I don't know if he wears down, though, because he kind of started to wear down last year.
Yeah.
Now, did he change how he approach the offseason knowing that he might be the workhorse? I don't know. Nobody really knows this offense is ultimately going to be by week 10.
Yeah.
I think he is the starter going into the season, but I'm going to take Ronald Jones here.
Ooh.
He was the better running back last year in Tampa. And I just want a piece of that offense. Now, I know there's some risk here, obviously, with Leonard Fournette, but it's the 7th round. You're not going to find many reliable or, safe running back. So I'm going to take a shot here at Ronald Jones.
I like that. I think I have Mostert above Ronald Jones right now, which is crazy, but just based on talent and overall offense. But I like it. Next one, Chase Claypool, Noah Fant, Dallas Goedert, Jalen Waddle, Leonard Fournette, Cortland Sutton, and then Kenyon Drake ends out the 7th round. Coming back with Raheem Mostert, Michael Carter, Laviska Shenault, Deebo Samuel, Trey Sermon, Tyler Boyd, Will Fuller. And then you're back on the clock.
And
at
8-8. I love the Bucs offense, so I'm going to go with the GOAT, Tom Brady here.
I like
quarterback. I don't know if there really isn't much more to say. I don't think he can't finish as the QB1. He just doesn't run enough, and I don't think that he'd have to have an insane touchdown rate.
Yeah.
But I think he's obviously in the top 7, top 8 quarterbacks.
Yeah, for where you're getting him here. I really like that pick. All right. And I don't know. There's a player I really, really like on the board here. He just had a big upgrade to his offense with Julio Jones. He has Julio Jones and A.J. Brown to throw the ball to. I don't see any way that he gets worse.
Yeah.
No.
Oh! Wait, no, but you have Waller.
Never mind.
We're just so used to taking
I'm so used to taking Higbee every draft. So Matthew Stafford and Tyler Higbee. Tyler Higbee is what we're reacting to there. Went off the board in between my picks. Okay, never mind. I'm not upset. But I do need another running back because I love my wide receiver depth. Like I said, those 4 are so solid. And if there's any player that I am a truther for, it is Damian Harris. I love Damian Harris. I think he has all-star potential. He could definitely be, a top running back in this league. It just depends if they give him the work. So I don't think there's much else to say. I love Damian Harris.
I do. I like that pick too. I mean, I think it's gonna be I just need Cam Newton to stop taking all the fucking red zone. And I feel like he'd be fine. Obviously he's not a great PPR option, but I mean, getting him in the 9th round is your 3rd or 4th running back. I mean, I'm all for that. Yeah,
he's 3rd. He's on my bench. If Melvin Gordon completely shits the bed, I have someone that will give me probably 8 to 10 points a game and has touchdown potential. Especially, I don't know if you saw the game last night, Mac Jones.
Oh, yeah.
That man just looks like Brady.
Yeah,
he just sits in the pocket. He just sits in the pocket and does nothing. He does not move his legs. He doesn't do shit.
I just saw the one throw he made to Kendrick Bourne. It was actually kind of nice.
He made a nice downfield throw.
It's preseason, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was a nice throw.
Yeah, it was a nice throw. Not
but
taking anything away.
If Mac Jones gets the job, I really, really, really am in on Damian Harris. I think you have to draft with that in mind.
Yeah, for sure. So Jarvis Landry, Trevor Lawrence go in between the 2 picks, and now I'm up at 9-5, and AB is just sitting here. I'm just going to take Antonio Brown. I mean, I think he has wide receiver 3 value without an injury. Imagine if Mike Evans or Godwin goes down. I've taken $3 in a row.
Wow, you're crazy.
That's kind of weird.
Honestly, Tom Brady Antonio Brown stack is actually legitimate. I kind of like it.
Oh God! So we have in between. We have Mike Gesicki, Rashad Bateman, Jalen Hurts, Joe Burrow, James Conner, Rob Gronkowski, who's your late round guy too.
My guy.
Logan Thomas, Robert Tonyan, Marquise Brown, Deshaun Watson, Devin Singletary, Zach Moss, Corey Davis, and Mike Williams.
The Bills running backs back to back.
Just why?
After the Moss injury, I mean.
Oh yeah, Singletary. True.
Singletary jumped ahead of him here.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
But Moss is like, I don't get it. I don't get the love. I just don't get it.
Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, it's okay.
So I'm sitting here at the 10-8, and there's a couple of receivers here. I'm gonna take a look at the running backs. I don't really. A.J. Dillon, Nyheim Hines, Gus Edwards, but I feel like they're just slightly too rich right now. I just don't. I think I want to grab one of the receivers, and I'm just debating between
Let's
Michael
go.
Michael Gallup and Darnell Mooney.
Ooh.
And I think I'm gonna go Michael Gallup just because of the offense. It's not that I don't like Darnell Mooney. I just think that Gallup. But I think Darnell Mooney has more upside for volume. Because he is the number 2 there.
Sure.
Oh, it's a tough choice. I'm probably gonna go Michael Gallup, and I'm gonna guess Joe takes Darnell Mooney right here, or Curtis Samuel.
Next we have Irv Smith, Nyheim Hines. You had it. Curtis Samuel is on the board. I mean, he's had an injury, and also I think he's been held up because he had COVID, which is tough. If he can get back on the field, I don't mind burning a pick here if he doesn't, just because of the potential of him coming back. Michael Pittman's also interesting. I just want to plug that in, just because, I mean, there's the report about Carson Wentz coming back.
Yeah, I don't.
After the 5 to 12 week timeline.
Just so weird.
It's very weird.
It's just very weird.
I don't really get it. They said the same thing for Quentin Nelson, so I don't believe any of that
Quentin
shit.
Nelson's like, fuck that. I'm gonna come back week 1. Like,
if you're an offensive lineman, I feel like you need to be able to stand up straight.
I don't listen. I don't know anything about this injury, but it's just so weird that they both have the same one, and it's like
at the same time.
Injury. That's just weird.
Yeah. So I mean, I love Curtis Samuel. I was so in on him coming into this year, and if he can come back even like for half the year, like at worst case scenario, I'm really fine with that. I think he's just such a good talent, and he has. I mean, we have Ryan Fitzpatrick,
the GOAT himself.
Yes, and he's starting across from Terry McLaurin.
This is true.
Who's going in the 3rd round? So I really like that pick. That pretty much shores up what I want to do with receiver. I mean, oh shit. There's a couple guys I really like here though. To name a few, Darnell Mooney, Henry Ruggs is on the board as well. Both of those guys I'm really high on. It's definitely a tough spot to be because I'd like to take a running back here for sure. I mean, Gus Edwards is on the board. I see him kind of having a split time kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, I think that he has like a lot of upside too if Dobbins goes down with injury.
Yeah, he will be a running back. Hopefully, running back. At least 2. Yeah. At least. And I think I'm going to take a player that could be a wide receiver 1 this year. There's the potential there. He could be the wide receiver 1 on this team. Just he's so talented. The first receiver taken in the draft last year, Henry Ruggs.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a Henry Ruggs problem. It's a John Gruden thing.
Yeah, I hate John
Gruden. They just fuck him up. Like, they just don't use him right. They why don't we put him in the slot where we get the ball easily? Nah, we got Hunter Renfrow for that. Whatever.
Yeah.
John Green just being an absolute clown.
Yeah. I love Henry Ruggs, though. So I really, like, okay, I know my running backs are a little weaker. I've got 3, but
yeah,
I just think Henry Ruggs, there's too much value, too much potential.
What he could be, yeah.
Yeah, versus Gus Edwards, which is, you get, it's like Damian Harris, like 2.0.
Yeah, 2.0, but he doesn't even have the starting job.
Exactly. So
he would need an injury to, like, really deliver a lot of value.
For sure.
Anyway.
Which is there, but.
Justin Fields goes, Elijah Moore, and I think here.
Elijah Moore.
Darnell Mooney fell to me. But I feel like I should take a running back, but I don't know. Like, the ones on the board, Gus Edwards, I mean, I like.
We just talked about him.
Yeah.
It's your guy.
It is my guy. I almost feel obligated to take him. Let's see. I actually, you know what? I'm going to take Gus Edwards here.
Yeah.
But because I have a couple of receivers in mind that I can go as late round stashes even later than this. So I'm not going to worry too much about missing out on Darnell Mooney. So I'm going to go Gus Edwards.
I just know you're gonna take Russell Gage. Shut up.
I'm not, it actually isn't Gage.
It's Cole Beasley.
It is.
It
Might
is.
be Cole Beasley.
Yeah.
Why is he so far down?
I don't know. McCole Hardman, Darnell Mooney. God.
A kicker just went. Justin Tucker.
Oh, Hunter Henry, Baker Mayfield, 20 Pollard, Evan Ingram, Matt Ryan rounds out the 11th round, coming back with Devontae Parker, Nelson Aguilar, Jonnu Smith, Justin Tucker. He's the GOAT. If you didn't watch the Ravens-Bills playoff game,
Oh my God.
he's amazing. He's a great kicker.
Chris Collinsworth just straight jinxing him.
Oh, it was hilarious. Baltimore Ravens D.
Oh my God, I had them last
Trey
year.
Lance, Kirk Cousins. I was probably gonna go Trey Lance if he fell to me there.
Yeah,
but now you're on the
at
clock.
The receivers, obviously, Cole Beasley sticks out. And, like,
Yeah.
if Cole Beasley wasn't, honestly, in the league that we're going to do, Cole Beasley will probably be gone because everyone knows about Cole Beasley.
This is the Buffalo
Yeah,
league.
so I got to think that Cole Beasley. So, honestly, options, if there wasn't Cole Beasley, like, would be Russell Gage. And I actually like Sterling Shepard a lot this year. I hate Danny Dimes,
Wow.
really. But, like, I mean, the man is a consistent 6 to 7 targets in, like, the last round. I mean, I don't think he has any real upside, but like if you need a plug and play wide receiver 3 for week 1 for some random reason.
Yeah, I don't mind
Sterling
that at all.
Shepard. But anyway, I'm going to go Cole Beasley here, just connected to Josh Allen, who's the GOAT. I mean,
Yeah,
enough said.
with the board you have right now, I like it. There's a whole lot of bullshit on the board right now because it's literally just swamped with like defenses and kickers. Got my onesie positions shored up. I'm choosing. Oh, I hate this. I'm probably gonna end up bypassing kicker in this draft.
Yeah, I know. I would
It
agree.
is what it is. I'm gonna take Russell Gage. I just think the potential is way too high there. He's like literally the wide receiver 2 in his offense right now.
Mm-hmm.
And then, God, there's Jamal Williams here. He could be splitting some carries in that backfield.
But they had that Swift injury too, so
Yeah, he has the potential. I mean, you saw it last year with Green Bay.
yeah,
He was in there way too much, and he's a good player.
he is a good player.
So I just have to take him here.
So
In between Tampa Bay and Washington football team
obviously,
go.
I wouldn't even be considering I think there's 9. I think in our league there's gonna be like 18 rounds because of how many bench spots we have. We have an ungodly amount of bench
shit.
spots.
I got
So
a plan
honestly,
for that.
I wouldn't like take a defense like here, but I'm gonna take one defense. I won't take a kicker for this. Defense I like this year is San Fran. I think they're gonna bounce back, even though they lost solid. They're gonna get a lot of their players back, so I'm gonna take San Fran.
I like that.
I also like the Browns D as a sleeper, but obviously sleepers knows their shit, so they have them ranked fucking high.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Cleveland Browns, Pittsburgh Steelers, Jason Sanders, a whole bunch of kickers and defenses go. Adam
Adam
Troutman
Troutman.
goes. Damn it. I was going to take him and just completely say fuck it to kickers defense. I don't give a fuck.
Why is I don't want a kicker, honestly. Fine, we don't need them. I'm looking at the running backs here just to try to identify some like late round value.
Yeah.
Like Devontae Booker with the whole Saquon thing, but like I've heard that like Corey Clement is actually outplaying Devontae Booker.
Oh,
in
really?
camp, but who knows?
It's
what's
not
going
going to
on
be
there.
Claude Clement. He sucks.
Yeah, so I'll take a receiver. Well, I'm gonna look at the quarterbacks too because I don't have a backup.
That's fair.
Ooh, the backups. Oh my God. Well, I mean, I have Antonio Gibson. I almost feel obligated. I'm gonna take the man himself, Fitzmagic.
Ooh.
I mean, as my QB2, I'm perfectly fine with that.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean, he's
good.
got nice weapons with Gibson, McLaurin, Thomas, and Samuel. So I mean,
Yeah.
Ryan Fitz.
Nice.
What do you call him? Oh my God.
He's a real fundamentalist. God. I'm going to end up the draft with the number 4 defense last year, Miami Dolphins. And then Philip Lindsay, the last pick. Dude, apparently he's the starter now. Did you see that?
Irrelevant? No.
No, he's the starter now. And then the second in the backfield is Mark Ingram.
Mark
Jesus
Ingram.
Christ.
David
I was
Johnson
going to
just
say
got blown
Melvin
to
Ingram. And David Johnson is third on the depth chart.
Oh my God.
He's taking over the Duke Johnson role.
What is that team?
I don't know, but anyways,
We could go.
Philip Lindsay is completely buried in sleeper ADP, so I didn't even know he was there. I would have 100% taken him over Jamal Williams. God, I got to keep an eye on that one because I draft on sleeper with my other league. Okay, so I got At quarterback, Ryan Tannehill. My running backs are Devin Cook, Melvin Gordon, Damian Harris, Jamal Williams. My wide receivers are Justin Jefferson, Chris Godwin, Robert Woods, Robbie Anderson, Curtis Samuel, Henry Ruggs, Russell Gage. Tight end Darren Waller, and then I got Miami Dolphins defense.
I mean, the fact that like Russell Gage and Henry Ruggs are like your 5th and 6th wide receiver, that's like crazy good.
This team is fucking insane.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know if it's because I know how to finesse sleeper at this point,
Yeah,
or
I feel like we kind of know how to finesse sleeper.
It's pretty bad.
So my team, I got Tom Brady at quarterback. My running backs are Antonio Gibson, Mike Davis, Ronald Jones, Gus Edwards, and then I think my receivers are Allen Robinson, CeeDee Lamb, which I don't think you'd only have one of them in reality because I don't think sleepers caught on to the CeeDee hype.
Yeah.
And then as my flex, Deontay Johnson, I have Antonio Brown, Michael Gallup, Cole Beasley on the bench, which is just God. Travis Kelce, tight end 1, and then Ryan Fitzpatrick as the backup QB.
I really like your team. I'm not even gonna lie. Like
I do too. Outside of Mike Davis and that whole RB2 situation.
Yeah.
But I could do something like you too. Like I could just trade like AB or Gallup.
You also have
another dart thrower.
Ronald Jones in the backfield is good. He was the running back 20 in PPR last year, which is running back 2.
Yeah.
Was it consistent? No. But he's there. He's going to give you value if he's on the field.
A lot of my team also hinges on Antonio Gibson, and if he can deliver that RB1 value that I kind of drafted him as.
The reason I like my team better is because I have Dalvin Cook, and you have...
Yeah.
I mean, you have the advantage with Kelce over Waller. I don't think the gap is like... I think the gap between Cook and Gibson is a little wider than Kelce Waller.
I think our receivers wash, too.
Yeah,
they basically just wash. Because I think that Jefferson might be a little bit better than Robinson.
Yeah.
But then I think CeeDee's better than Godwin. And then Robert Woods is, I don't know, slightly better than Deontay.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I would probably give myself the edge, but Godwin could go south really easily.
Yeah,
like you saw it last year.
Who knows there? I mean, I like both of our teams. Like I would go to war with both of our teams.
I would, yeah. I mean, I feel like I drafted the team you have.
Yeah.
To be honest, because it's a bunch of guys I love.
What's it called? It would have been interesting to see how it would have went if I didn't take Kelce and I took like a Kamara. Because it'd be like Kamara, Gibson, and then instead I would have Kelce be Higbee.
Yeah.
Basically.
And I mean, you swap out Mike Davis for Kamara.
Yeah.
And then you have, I mean.
I trade out the tight end 1 for like the tight end, 8 or 9?
Between 8 and 12 somewhere, probably. Yeah. And with higher upside.
I just wanted to see how obviously this is a mock. Honestly, if I was at this spot though, I wouldn't have taken Kelce if Kamara fell to me. No, I would have taken Kamara for sure.
Yeah, I really like both of our teams the way they kind of ironed out.
Mm-hmm.
I want to give a huge shout out to Team 1 because their team is actually kind of sick.
I haven't looked at Team 1.
Ready for this? Christian McCaffrey, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Chase Edmonds, Dylan, and Phillip Lindsay are their running backs. They have Antonio Brown, Jamar Chase, Cooper Kupp, Higgins,
AJ Brown,
Michael Pittman. Oh shit, my bad.
You're good.
My bad. And then Tyler Higbee, and then they got the GOAT Youngway.
Oh my God, yeah, the best kicker in the league.
Yes, honestly, he's up there. he is definitely up there. No cap.
Then someone stole his cleats though.
Oh really?
Yeah, he was really. So someone stole his what is that called? A G-Wagon. They stole his G-Wagon.
What?
But the real thing he was pissed about was that his shoes were in there. And he's like, those are my lucky shoes, man. Like, keep the G-Wagon. Bring me back the shoes.
Someone stole his shit?
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Someone stole his G-Wagon.
Damn.
And all he wanted back was his shoes. That's when you know you're rich.
Shout out my boy Youngway.
Youngway.
The young god. All right. I think that's going to round out this episode. We will see you in the next one. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Any last words?
No. Good luck in your drafts, and don't take a quarterback in the second round.
Don't take Travis Kelce at number 5.
Yeah, I don't really like that. Especially if Kamara falls to you. Unless you're in a standard, but who plays standard?
No one plays standard. All right. It's been fun. All right. See you later. Bye.